Get down on the ground. In this video, I'll be reviewing one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's classic movies, Last Action Hero. So stay tuned. What's going on, guys? My name is Michael, and if you're new to this channel, nice to meet you. Welcome to Macho Movies. And this channel is all about car chases, gun shootouts, explosions, and all that action movie good stuff. So if you're into that sort of thing, then 1, 2, punch that subscription button and notification bell for all the latest videos.
Now you go in there and it's your badge.
To sum up the movie in a few short words, it is about a 12-year-old boy named Danny who lives a rough life in New York City, and to cope with his struggles, he skipped school just so he could visit a beaten down movie theater to watch action movies all day. But one day, he gets a movie ticket, but not just any movie ticket, a magic movie ticket. And with it, he gets sucked into the fictional world of John Slater, and one of his favorite action movie characters. Okay, so what I think about it personally, despite all the negative reviews when it came out back in 1993, I think I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it. Like, I watched it when I was, I think it was 12. My dad, he bought the DVD, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. This is a really, really cool movie. What if I was that kid that got sucked into that movie? It made me want to do that when I was a kid. Like, all the action scenes were really good, especially the one where John Slater, Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, was getting chased by the bad guys with Danny in the back seat of his convertible. With him realizing that he was in the actual movie, like, was really cool. I really like how they showed the real world and the fantasy fictional world of John Slater. You could tell by the lighting and the contrast of the colors of the shots. Like in one scene where you see Danny's world, like the real world, it's really dark and grimy. And then when you see Arnold's world, like John Slater's world, it's really, like, the colors are really bright, and the scenes you can tell by like all the little bits and pieces that you can already see it's not a real world. Like, you'll see cartoon characters walking around, and you see just weird characters and all this weird stuff, and you'll see a lot of like action movie quotes that you would never understand unless you watched like an 80s action movie.
No sequel for you.
Which is cool. Like, when I watched it again, like, you'll see all the references, and you see like Sylvester Stallone as the Terminator. I reckon the bad guy, which was played by Charles Dance, I believe, he was really good as the main villain.
Hello, Toto.
Like, I would get pretty freaked out when I was like a kid, because of his glass eyeball. There was some flaws in the movie. I believe that there was a lot of scenes that didn't really match up, and it didn't make sense. Like, some scenes didn't really connect. I think it's because of the writing and the screenplay, which was they had issues in the past. Like, so many people were involved in writing the script and the screenplay, and due to that reason, I believe that there wasn't really a true direction or where the movie was going to go. And also a really bad decision by Columbia Pictures. They decided to release it, I believe it was either a week before or a week after Jurassic Park. And you know, Jurassic Park ended up making lots of money. It was a successful movie, and it was really, really good. The fact that it was released around the same time Jurassic Park, I think that was one of the reasons why it didn't perform well at the box office. In terms of this type of movie, film critics shouldn't be going into these type of movies expecting so much. They should come in open-minded, and they should come in watching the movie not expecting like realistic things to happen, because you know, it's just an action movie. But push that all aside, I still think that The Last Action Hero is one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid, and it still is one of my favorite movies right now. I didn't really give a score on my last action movie review, which was Tony Jaa's Ong Bak. I'm going to give it a star rating out of 5. So I'm going to give this movie a 4 out of 5, just because I really liked the movie. I think it was really well done. So yeah, I give this movie a 4 stars. Question of the day: what's your favorite one-liner in The Last Action Hero? And as always, Macho Squad, have a macho day. Peace. Make sure you watch the video and you subscribe. I know it's bad, but I'm trying to do it. Do it now. Subscribe now. My throat hurts doing that accent, man.